What's going on, y'all? It's Mr. Starts with a Vision coming to y'all. And today, before we talk about why you should never get a loan for your business when you're just starting out, I want you guys to go to my website and type in www.startswithavision.com and go check out my free ebook. Do y'all guys remember the video about the avocado and how things take time? It's more good stuff like that in that ebook. So go check that out. But do not get a loan if you're just starting out a business. Do not get a loan. It's going to hurt you more than it helps you 9 times out of 10, right? People always say you need money to make money, you need money to make money, but you don't always need money to make money. So it's important to know you need to learn how to generate revenue for your business before you can take on an investment, because you're going to have to pay that investment back. And you don't want to put yourself in a position to where you have to pay money when you haven't even made X amount of dollars yet, right? So let me illustrate something for you guys, right? If let's say you are doing like cutting grass, right? And you need $10,000 for all your lawnmowers, all your leaf blowers and all that stuff, and you want to start out with 5 employees or something like that, right? So let's say you need $10,000. Right? This is what's going to happen. Depending on the loan, you may have to make monthly payments on the loan, or if it was like an investor, they may want a percentage of your company. So if you start off at 100% ownership and somebody invests that, they may want 5%. It's very small numbers, but that's what they may want. So now let's say you're at 95% of your company's ownership. Now you just gave up ownership for some money that you didn't even need. So if they invest $10,000, let's say that they want you to pay $200 a month on that money. So if you have to do 15 yards to make $200, so this is what happens. You have to do 15 yards just to break even. Just to break even. So what if you're starting out and you're not really getting the results you want? You still have to pay this $200 every month. And you don't want that pressure on you when you're just starting a business, because you're learning a lot of stuff. You're learning processes and everything like that, right? And so let's say it takes you 3 months to really get everything like solid and really start making money. You're going to have to pay that. And so if you have to pay this, that's going to set you back further than if you just would have started from nothing. You can go to the thrift store and find a lawnmower. You can do a lot of stuff for very, very, very cheap. You just have to be creative. You just have to use your mind, right? So you're going to have to make $10,000 in order to pay back your investment before you really in the profit, in the green. So have a lean startup. Don't get a loan. Like, it's not the worst thing, but it really does hurt people more than it helps them, because they don't want to put in enough effort. You can't substitute hard work. You cannot substitute hard work. So if you feel like getting a loan is going to help you in the beginning when you ain't put no grind in, you are sadly mistaken, because this thing right here called entrepreneurship and starting your own business is man, you're going to have to go through the mud. You cannot shortcut your way there. The best way to do it is bootstrap it. That's what they call it. Bootstrap your journey. Bootstrap your business from the beginning. Every single dollar you make humanly possible, put it back into your business. And then when you really want to scale up on a massive level, you may need 100,000. That's why the people go on Shark Tank. But you don't always need to get a loan. When you get a loan, you're going to have to make this amount of money before you're in the profit. Okay? You don't want that. You do not want that. You want to be able to slowly build up with less stress. This right here, I'm going to tell you what debt is. Debt is stress. I promise you. Been there, done that. It's not fun. The only time you should really be getting loans for stuff is when you know for sure that it's going to be getting paid off. For example, if you get a loan on a house, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be renting out if you're not living in it. That's a safe type of loan. But don't try to finance your way through life, because what's going to happen is you're going to get this investment. It's not going to pan out the way you think it is. And then you're going to need another investment. And then you're going to pay them off, but you're still going to owe that person. And then the time's going to run up here and you're going to have to borrow money from here. And then you can only borrow money for so long until all your resources are tapped and you just have to figure it out. This is real life right here. Don't think that you need a loan to start out in entrepreneurship. You need this. That's all you need. You need your mind. Use your mind as a weapon. Money is not the answer to your problems in your business. You may just need to make one tweak and then that's going to explode. You may need to just say one different phrase or substitute one phrase for another and your business is going to explode. You don't need a loan when you're starting off. This is proven. There's a book by Damon John called The Power of Broke. I'm going to put it in the box below, but do not start off your career as an entrepreneur with the loan, because it's going to add stress. It's going to add a whole bunch of stuff that you don't want to have to do. You don't want to make $15,000, but because you got debt, you got to pay $10,000. So now it's like you working for no reason. You working to pay off somebody, but you really became an entrepreneur so you could get away from that life. Don't chase something and then fall in that same trap of what you were trying to get away from. Be smart and be patient. Like, for real, like, you got to be patient in this thing called entrepreneurship, chasing a dream, building your business or whatever you want to call it. You have to be patient. This stuff is not going to come overnight. If you want to build a house, like Will Smith said, you're going to lay one brick every single day or one brick at a time. Don't think that you could cheat your way through success. And if you do, go get a loan in the beginning, you're going to work 10 times as hard trying to pay off that loan. And then you're going to be so burned out by the time that you get there, you're not going to flourish the way you really want to flourish or the way you really can. So stay away from loans, guys, because when you're an entrepreneur, the biggest thing, one of the most important things is called cash flow. Cash flow. This is just more overhead. That's all it is. It's just more overhead added to. If you're working by yourself and maybe one other person, y'all split a profit, and you don't have to worry about this, you're good. Like, you could go to sleep at night. But if you have to worry about this, you have to do 15 yards every month just to get that. As opposed to doing 15 yards and being in a profit and just building and building and building. That's how you do it. So don't get a loan. I cannot stress that enough. If you go get a loan and you really are a beginner and you really don't know what you're doing, you don't know how that's going to get paid off, you doomed. Or you're going to have to just work a lot harder. Always know that Murphy's Law is going to happen, and you have to prepare for that. You have to be ready for that. You can't just be operating off of like, oh yeah, I'm going to just do this and I'm going to figure it out. Nah. I did that before and it wasn't all that great. So I'm speaking from experience, right? Do not do this, because that leads to this, and that's stress. Don't nobody want stress, y'all, for real. So go chase y'all dreams. Go have y'all vision. Go stick to y'all vision, because everything you do in life, it does start with the vision. But stay away from them loans, for real. And your life will be a lot less stressful. If you want this more, go subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be dropping more and more and more. Go check out the blog and the website, startswithavision.com. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.